Sometimes we are the ones that have the problem. Sometimes we can be the angel that helps the person who has the problem. We all, at some time in our life, feel like we are awkward, or we're not good enough, or we're not smart enough. This is something that happens to everyone, kids, teens, adults. I'll give you a good example of being an angel to someone who was not good enough. My son, when he was 10 or 11, played on a soccer team. And when they got really far ahead, they would switch everybody around. And so my son, who played the sweeper, would go up to forward. Well, they're excited to get a goal because he never gets one. His glory is not scoring for the other team. So they had this little kid on the team that just was not athletic at all. He just couldn't do anything. And so my son set up the ball probably over a dozen times to have this kid have the experience of getting a goal. He finally did, and everybody screamed and yelled. It was so cute. And later that day, the mother called me to thank me for my son, who made her son's day by getting a goal. So that's an example of being an angel. This is one of the reasons why I chose this book. And the book is called Giraffes Can't Dance. The illustrations in this book are very powerful. They are very colorful. The text is rhyming text, and it connects to the pictures perfectly. The first picture I want to show is, this is introducing Gerald. He's tall, he has a long neck, he has long legs, and his knees are crooked. So that's Gerald. Gerald wants to dance so badly that he falls right on his face. Then it shows this fun picture. Talks about every year they have a jungle dance, and Gerald wants to dance so badly. But look at these incredible illustrations. Everybody's laughing and having fun, and there's Gerald, very apprehensive. So they say, "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald." The animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool." "Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Look at his sad face. His demeanor is all sad. But look at how the illustrator put all the animals around the outside. And it's like finding Waldo. You keep looking at things and you find different things. It's really amazing. But all the focal point is on Gerald. Look at that monkey. So cute. So look at Gerald's face. It's so sad. Breaks my heart. So Gerald leaves. So because Gerald has so much goodness in him, he looks up at the moon and thinks the moon is so beautiful. And he's still so sad, but look at that face. Isn't that cute? Well, enters the picture the cricket. And the cricket says, "Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." What a concept, huh? So he tells Gerald to close his eyes and listen to the grass swing and listen to the branches on the trees. And the cricket says, "So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." Look at how serene and peaceful and happy he is. And again, the graphics are framing Gerald. So he starts playing the little teeny violin, and Gerald starts swaying. And he starts dancing. And he says, Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Look at that face. Once again, the illustrator frames it around, but you see all the animals start coming to see what's going on. Gerald is dancing. Isn't that cute? Once again, the illustration is framing Gerald, and they ask him what happened. I mean, this is a miracle. Look at how happy. Look at how happy. So the end text is the very best. It says, Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We all can dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Isn't that cute? But it's something that we can all relate to, and it has a very, very powerful message to whoever is reading it. We all can relate to Gerald, and it's whether it's not belonging or feeling awkward, we can be like the cricket, and we can be the one that helps. We can help find the music that we can dance to. We can also remind our children that because we are children of God, He loves us no matter what, and that we are good enough. Or we can relate to the cricket, who represents our conscience, and which we can even go so far as to say it's the Holy Ghost. We can all be the angels that helps the one struggling. Adults reading this book to the kids can get just as much out of it as the child. I am very happy to recommend Giraffes Can't Dance.